Would you be mad if like I kissed you on the lips? Like I don't know her?
What?
No, it says fruta seria, güey. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it.
It's just because like I'm like reading. What was your lead up to that?
Huh?
What was your lead up to that? Like you were just sitting there.
Because I was like, and then I just thought like, how weird it would be if someone like approached you and they're just like, you know?
Okay, so what's your question?
Like, I don't know.
What's your question?
No, güey. Yo veo pena.
Welcome everybody
What are you guys doing?
to episode 120.
Woo!
Yeah, we are very excited to bring you an episode of CharroBeans podcast here in my house.
There's a Fort Worth. I'm like, cool.
Oh, también I guess Fort Worth. You may be wondering why. Well, do I sound different right now?
Yeah, you sound like trying to be like, hey baby, how you doing?
I can see. Oh,
You usually have sexy voice, you know.
so I think I'm ready to check out, guys. I think I've finally gotten the illness that will end me.
If y'all saw him on Saturday, bro, like it's the way it was just like, what'd you say?
It's because so I got a little sick this past week, and
he was peaking on Saturday, like he was.
Saturday was the peak.
Yeah,
Saturday
he was feeling like shit,
peak.
and he kept coughing nonstop. And I guess we were like making fun of you because you wouldn't stop coughing.
You mean you guessed, bro? I couldn't call with cállate, bro. Just shut the fuck up. Like I'm over here like coughing my fucking lungs out.
Yeah,
Like you know.
and you just keep saying shit like, yeah, bro, just put me down while I'm down or some shit. Like, yo, hacer mi testamento or some shit. Like, you were being that meme. It's like when guys get like a little cough and then they start being dramatic as fuck.
Bro, I was writing out my will on Saturday. I was like, just take care of my kids. Sophie and Sonny, you know.
Yeah, you were like something about your vihuelas.
I was like, oh yeah, it's cause, so I was like, the biggest thing was a cough. So like all of Saturday was just playing, like just laying there, just like coughing, and every time I would get like little cough attacks, and they were like really, really intense. And like when I was finished with one of those little attacks, like at the very end, like I felt like I ya di todo lo que iba a dar en esta vida, you know. Like legit, bro. I never felt like that. Bro. So like I remember just being like, everybody just like kind of staring at me. I'm like, wait, sale, te vas ángel mío in fa.
Yo la canto, güey.
Yeah, I was just like, just go ahead and start making arrangements, bro. Like, I was telling Victor, I was like, Victor, take my vihuelas, las vendes, güey, pero no todas, güey. Quédate con una, güey.
That was so funny, man.
It's just so I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because right now Fort Worth is experiencing, I guess what you could say, we're getting out of winter here. I think it's gonna be a short winter because a couple years ago is when we had Snowmageddon here in Fort Worth, and we had like inches and inches and inches of snow. But as of right now, my wife was telling me the other day, she's like, the freaking plants are growing and blue bonnets are about to come out and shit. That doesn't happen till spring. So right now that it's the end of February, I'm like, what the hell? I had bought a jacket for the cold, and then it never got cold again. Like it was bullshit. Like I bought this jacket for no reason.
Well, it's cold as fuck that last.
Okay.
Saturday and Friday.
Granted that on Saturday it was a little bit. It was nippy. It was nippy as hell. So, and then also I happened to be the day I was going to be the most sick. So, like, it fucking sucked, bro. Like, I honestly felt like at my weakest. Like, I felt like if you threw a fucking Pokeball at me, I'd be fucking, fucking put me in that shit or whatever. No, but yeah,
I was gonna be hot this whole week.
and now all of a sudden it's gonna be in the 80s, and in the 70s. I was like, that's like freaking April weather, man. We're like 2 months early. Like I was so expecting to have like my hoodie weather, and I was gonna have some time to still process this changing time. But at this point, it's not looking like that's gonna be the case. But I don't know. I guess I contracted some sort of virus or something where I have this really really bad
Do you have water with you?
cough. Huh?
Do you have water with you?
Water? No.
Because in the 5 minutes of we being here, your voice is getting really dry.
No, it'll be okay.
Okay.
I think it'll be okay.
All right.
I feel very congested. My throat is phlegmy, but like I don't know. It's just I've been wheezing a lot. Like not in a fun way, I guess. It's just been like very hard so far.
You'll be fine, bro.
And you're around good people, like good friends whenever they make fun of you, like when you're sick. None of them were giving me like it's funny though, actually. Like y'all were making fun of me throughout the whole thing, but then like I think it was after the third gig, which we'll talk about. You were all like, "Bro, are you okay?"
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like maybe I just looked bad. Or is that why you asked?
You
Like,
look real bad, yeah.
yeah, I didn't look that good. And Arturo too, like he didn't say anything all night, and he texted me the next morning, and he was like, "Hey, wait, ¿cómo andas?" I'm like, "¿Cómo sigues?" Like, I'm like, I fucking feel horrible, bro. And he's all like, pues, "Haz una sopita," and stuff like that, like.
That was in the van.
Huh?
That was in the van we were talking about.
No, but he
Oh, he texted you again?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, what kind? And he sent me a picture of like fideo. He's like, you can buy these packages, just put them in water. And I was like, damn, bro, like, good looking out.
Gave you tequila, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's when I realized. So I was on a lot of drugs. Damn, I'm gonna clip you out. Wait. They're gonna fucking clip me. I was on a lot of over the counter drugs. I was on Robitussin, and it was like it was weird. It was called the Safatussin.
Safatussin.
Yeah, because it's like
That's
it's like for people that have like high blood pressure or risk of diabetes, whatever. I don't know why I grabbed that one. I grabbed that one, and I didn't realize it was called Safatussin.
Okay.
I was like, I feel like I'm taking like some dude who's 55, 60 freaking medicine.
You took like the last one. He's like, verga.
Llegó el güey like, fuck, they only have the one with a bunch of sugar. One shot of that shit, they'll fucking be done.
Out.
Yeah. So I took that fucking old man medicine, and then I had like some drugs that my mom brought from Mexico. You know, like, does your mom do that? Like, she said, yeah, she has just like medicines que están según más chingonas. And like the pills are like this thick, bro. Like they're thick as fuck.
Oh, is it like a vitamin or what?
I don't fucking know, but Zero was like, she told me like, didn't your mom give you these? I'm like, yeah, because they have her handwriting on there. It just says cada 12 horas, and I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like my mom ain't been in medical school, bro. She ain't no pharmacist. Like I don't know if I should trust her. I mean, but I've been alive this long, so I mean, I would assume that.
Well, they're mainly like pain relief. It's nothing like it's not like the antibiotics, you know.
I don't know. It's got a long ass fucking Latin name, so like, I'll show you ahorita, way. Take a hit. A ver cómo te sientes. But yeah, sickness isn't fun, bro. Especially because like I had to play, like in that condition. Like it got progressively worse. Like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday every
You
day.
took Friday off, no?
I didn't go to work on Thursday. Half a day at my school, and then on Friday I also didn't go. It was horrible, man. Like I think I've been I don't know if you're like this, but like I've been brought up to where like I just tough it out.
Yeah.
I've always just toughed it out. So like when I was like young,
I mean,
or I was
a kid, like if you're a kid, my mom was like, "Well, you're going to school." Like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like,
you know,
fuck.
so I'm still on that mentality. So like even though I'm a whole ass adult, or now I'm the teacher, you know, I'm the one that runs the class, and when I have the authority, I could be like, yeah, I'm just not gonna go, which is crazy because I'm an adult. I can do that. But like, yeah, as a kid, like if you woke up sick, nah, ni madre, estoy vas a ir a la escuela, you know, like there was no reason why my mom would never let me stay home from school unless like I had a doctor's appointment or like ¿cómo se llama? Orthodontist for my braces. Like other than that, I was going to school, you know.
Yeah. I
But like,
only miss now because it's more of like for them. Like if I get sick and I'm coughing, like I'm not gonna go because I know everybody in the class is gonna be like,
yeah,
you know.
no, yeah, and I guess like for me, like I've always been brought up to just tough it out. Like you know, like you got to just thug it out, go to school or go to work, you know. But thing I was telling y'all in the van, I was like, bro, like I used to never get sick. Like literally, like I would never get sick. And I was telling that to my wife too. I was all pleading to her because she's the one that understands my pain, you know. She's holding me. I was the little spoon.
Dude.
And she's just like, I was just like, dude, I used to never get sick, bro. Like that, it just wasn't a thing.
She's like, yeah, yeah. Well, it's because I've said it too. Like we're all getting more sick, and I do blame that on you and Boyo and Sylvia
Oh, you said
because
that, yeah.
you guys and Arturo, because Arturo has a kid, because you guys hang out around a bunch of kids, you know,
Yeah.
and kids are always getting sick because they're always messing around with shit, you know, and they're supposed to because they're it's part of like their growing up, and so like since you guys have that, you guys bring that in, you know.
Yeah.
So like, what sucks is it's like a little mix because like I think the first week that Sylvia was here, she had a cough.
Bro,
And then
since
she got
she got
sick.
in the group, she's been coughing.
Yeah,
And we always used to make fun of her because we were like, nah, no mames.
Yeah.
Because like as soon as she came and started riding in the van, she would always just be like, we'd be like, you know,
See what-
it was just kind of like she coughing a little too much, you know.
yeah. And then
wasn't-
like Boyo would get sick, and then a week later, like Arturo was getting sick, or Arturo would be
Yeah,
like, "Bro, I
yeah,
got
yeah,
sick,"
yeah.
and then I got sick at one point too, and I was like, "She's vatos, way you can't fucking spray Lysol on the kids or something, you know, before they walk in, like what in class."
Well, it's just crazy, bro. Because like, yeah, like working with kids, like working in the school, like you're around so many
Pathogens.
pathogens and every single one of these kids has touched things and
Yeah.
not washed hands and last time they took a shower was like 3 days ago or
Mhm.
whatever, like so like all of that just kind of circulating in the air, like you're bound to catch something, you know.
Sadly.
And since like again, like I used to thug it out and I would just go to work sick and like I would last sick like a day, bro, like literally, and I'd be like fine the next day. And now I'm like having to cope with the fact that I'm not immortal, bro. Like I really thought for the longest that I was like one of the special ones, bro. Like nada me afectaba, güey. I'm
You are
not.
You are special, bro. She's not that special. But yeah, I think it's just you guys
Yeah.
outside environment.
I
That,
think it's also us being in the van. Like
well, that's
we're
what I
s-
mean.
we're in such close.
You guys make like a little pool of
Prox-
germs.
It's like a fucking Bermuda Triangle of sickness and germs and pathogens.
And kids have like the most contagious shit, like fucking strep, fucking RSV. Like
What's that?
it's another virus that's for kids, but like you can get it too. And like they're very contagious. As soon as you're in the room with them, like you're done. So as soon as you said like my wife saying might be strep, I'm like, ya valimos verga todos, güey.
Nah, she was telling me she thought like my throat hurt. I was like, my throat don't hurt. Like I don't have trouble swallowing. As I told her, she's like, I know that for a fact. I can swallow fine. You know, I told her. So she was like, well, then I don't know. I was like, well, neither do I. You know.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, I hope it's not contagious. In the morning on Sunday, I did feel a little scratchy in my throat, and I was like,
It's hi, Lord. It's me again.
I'm like, as soon as you send me again, bro, I'm like, ¿cómo estás, güey? I'm like, pendejo, me puse a dormir. Estoy enfermo por tu culpa, güey.
And I'm all better.
You're like, hey, man, how you doing? And I'm like, puto.
It's so funny.
But yeah, luckily it went away. But for a
Yeah.
minute, I was about to fucking drive by you, bitch.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was this week, man, and it was cold too. Like it's weird because it was in the 40s. But it
Well, yeah,
felt
that's what I'm saying. Like all these, even the last couple of weeks, like it's been like teasing a little bit of coldness. And again, I'm I'm being legit about the fact that I went to Cavender's and I bought a jacket. And since that day, I have not needed that jacket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what was it on Burros? I put it on because it's been sitting in the back of my truck for like weeks, at this point, like almost a month or whatever. And we were playing at Burros, and since they don't care about us, it's freezing in there, right? So I went in the back and I grabbed my jacket and I came inside, and then Victor's like, "Oh, that's a nice jacket." I was like, "Thank you." I bought it for the cold.
And then?
Yeah, like, it's a nice jacket. I was like, "Thank you." I bought it for the cold, and I haven't been able to use it since.
Huh.
But it was bullshit.
I remember that.
I remember. I took that comment to heart, bro. I was like,
You're
thanks,
I've been
man.
waiting for this.
Yeah, I was like, thanks, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but doesn't that suck whenever you buy a fit and you can't wear it because the weather doesn't allow you? Because like lately I don't really have much of a style, but I like to plan some stuff out. You know what I mean?
You like make it and you put it like next to your bed, like in a hanger and shit.
Yeah. I used to do that for the first day of school,
bro.
For the first day of school, I think everybody did this shit. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's just me, because I used to have a fresh fit for the first day of school. Like it was like new shirt, new pants, new shoes, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Same calzones my mom.
Con el hoyito, you know.
Yeah, con los hoyitos. And I remember I used to lay it all like right next door. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, you know, I put it on or whatever and go to school. But that was always like the tradition every year, bro.
I don't think I looked into my fit until like after high school.
Really?
If you, I mean, you can see it from like, the pictures. You know, I was never very like. Wait, the picture day from elementary, like I would forget about that shit. And there's like 3 pictures of me con un pinche gallote acá atrás, güey. Like a little like camouflage sweater or something, you know, like nada.
Nothing like nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So
yo esos días sí me peinaba, güey. Yeah, like I remember back when I had hair. Like when I was younger, I did have hair, so my mom me peinaba, you know. But then, like when I got older, I had a flat top, so like you don't need a flat top's like the one that it needs no upkeep. You just fucking wake up, and as long as it's not flat, like where it's not
it's for
top.
people that have no time for it, bro.
Yeah, you just wake up and boom, ready to go. That shit. No wonder the fucking army uses that shit. Wake up and fucking
it's either that or bald, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's like what am I? It's like what's that called when they really just shave it all off?
Zero.
Buzz cut.
Buzz cut.
Buzz cut. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, would you have got? Well, you would have had to get it right. If you went to the if you went to the army, or
I don't know if they make you do it.
No, yeah, it's for sure.
Is it?
Yeah. Damn, you would look kind of hot, probably, actually.
What?
I don't know. I feel like you got one of those heads that probably look good. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so. One time I did shave because my mom...
Viejos?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. What? No, my mom used to try to save money, like cutting my hair.
Oh, yeah. My
mom
did too.
then
my dad.
And then she fucked me up, and she's like, we gotta go bald. And lloré todo ese día, güey. I look like a fucking delinquent. I was walking around Richmore, güey, con un pinche, like a little white beater, and todo pelón, güey.
I was the same, but I remember I was telling my dad that the clippers were hot. He thought I was just bitching. I was like, no, the clippers were hot. It's because he bought like a shitty set of clippers, you know, like fucking Family Dollar or some shit.
Yeah.
And he really thought he was like on the come up as a barber or something. I don't know. But yeah, I remember he was just like, como si parecía perro. He just fucking going in. And I just remember being like, like I was saying, like, it burns, quema.
Yeah.
And he's like, he just kept going, dude.
No te muevas.
Yeah. It's like, si te mueves, no te voy a comprar, like it was always like an ice cream with a paleta or some shit like that. I was like, fuck. I love those.
Damn.
See you.
That fucking sucks. But yeah, now I have a whole barber, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
We're like this now.
Apparently.
He asked me about my day. He knows like he always has like questions about my life that I didn't think he would remember.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute. Shout out to Tuan. You know?
What's his name?
Tuan. It's like Juan, but with a T at the beginning.
Oh, Tuan?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Did you ever tell him that?
What?
That his direct translation should probably be Juan?
Oh, he probably knows because his girlfriend's like Hispanic. He tells me like the best part of the relationship is his mom's cooking.
Oh, okay.
Her mom's cooking.
Her mom's cooking.
Yeah. He's like, fucking love that shit, menudo.
Menudo. Oh.
Yeah. So I fucking love that shit, bro.
I've always wondered that, like, if you had a girlfriend or a spouse, like, in another nationality and shit. Like, if I was married to, like, a Chinita or, like, straight up African, bro. And, like, they have, like,
What's
their
African
foods.
food? I know they eat with, like, their hands.
And
then,
then,
like,
like,
this thing.
and then, you know, you bring them to your home country of Mexico, and then they take you to fucking Africa, bro. Or they take you to fucking Mother Russia. Like, holy shit.
They're like, I don't know if these racist or not, but, like, they're like, so, where's the food at? It's like, give me a minute.
I mean,
yeah.
Like, which cheetah do you want, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's crazy. Like, because, I mean, we typically Mexicans, for the most part, well, like anybody, I guess, definitely, like, marries within their
Family?
Not their family. Ni que fuéramos los de... Nah, no quiero decir.
Say it, bro.
No, Chislan. No,
Shit. I was in Monterrey, but
I don't know. I'm just saying what people have said. I don't know. Somebody's cousins.
I know who's gonna hit me up, bro. So, all mad.
Damn, everybody's just unsubscribed. No, like, that's just what I heard. It's prove me wrong. I don't know. I don't know what it goes down. I'm from the mountains, like my dad. Literally.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're from a small pueblo.
Yeah,
small pueblos are known for that.
Yeah, no, Chislan apparently isn't that big. Or
yeah, it's a small one.
Well, I don't know how big it is, but I'm sure it's big.
Well, I'm sure it's growing, but it's un pueblo
Hey,
mágico.
but they do have some really good musicians coming out of there.
Oh, yeah.
A shitload of them.
Almost all of them. Like,
See you.
kind of like, fuck.
What? No, shout out to
I meant to say like a fucking city. You said a whole fucking a big town in Mariachi, bro.
What?
Because they're like a big part of the community.
Yeah, what about them?
And we feed to that community.
Okay.
So they're gonna hear this.
Good. This
they're
is
gonna be
CharroBeans podcast. It's a mariachi thing. We have to keep it on brand.
Okay. I'm saying this might be a negative exposure, bro.
I love them. I haven't met anybody that I don't like from Richland. Everybody's cool from there. Everyone, for the most part, is a great musician. And
I feel like this is PR now.
Right?
I feel like just trying to like recover.
I'm like, yeah.
Let's just move on, bro.
Have you been there? Or no?
Does it look like I've been there, bro?
Well, you're close to there, right? Durango and Zacatecas, right? You said they're
Yeah.
close? So I don't know. Maybe you took a fucking stroll down there one day. I don't know. When you were young. No?
I only went to Fresnillo and Sombrerete.
Is
that close?
As I was talking about this before, like the Mexico that I have been to is not the Mexico that a lot of other people like go to. You know, like so like Nochislan. You know how they talk about that place? Like they talk about it like that it's like a mecca for mariachi and stuff like that. Yeah. They say the same thing about Guadalajara. Like I've always wanted to go there to see what's up, like just to see like them because like their traditions. And like the way that they have like sus fiestas and mariachis are involved and all that, like that's cool. I don't get to see that where I'm from though. Where I'm from, like we have mariachis, but it's not nearly the same level. They have festivals and stuff where I'm from, but they bring Huasteco groups because they're from San Luis, you know, or norteño groups because I guess that's what's really like popping down there. So like my culture, the way that I grew up, never even came remotely close to being mariachi, like Nochislan or Guadalajara or Michoacan, where a lot of people that are from Michoacan and have all that or whatever. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is like, honestly, it would be kind of cool to live that life because I've seen a lot of people that go through that. They say like they have different generations of charros in their family. Can you say that for your family?
No, no, because my people are more from Fresnillo and Sombrerete. It's nowhere close to that. I
But
just looked it up.
but again, you're like
You know what was weird?
what?
Remember that guy? The oh, were you there for that? You weren't there for that. But he's come before. Remember this guy that showed up in pedo? Like as soon as started the set, he was already gone, and he was singing.
To where? To Burros?
Al Burros. He kept saying like names out, and he was like the wrong song. Like one of he kept saying con nada te pago. It was Alfredo, but he meant con la mitad. He was like super drunk, like he was already out by then. ¿No te acuerdas?
What about him?
He showed up again when you weren't here.
Oh, when I didn't come?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said something weird.
What did
Because
he
he
say?
said like he said something like un corrido de los Estradas de Sombrerete. And I was like, because
that's you?
yeah. So it got me wondering if he knows my family.
Would you ask him?
He was drunk as fuck, bro.
You
He was
asked
gone.
him. You could have passed him a fucking. Here's my email,
Bro,
dog.
he was so drunk. He was probably like, yeah, like he was trying to kiss me or something. Like he probably thought I was his wife. I'm like, no. It just got me thinking though.
Yeah.
Because for a minute, like, I was just like,
you're like,
I'm like,
wait a minute, that's me.
yeah. But I was like, nah,
cool.
keep it playing, you know. But yeah. ¿Qué me preguntó?
I don't know. That came out of left field. So I don't know.
Well, es que ahorita que me acuerdo, güey, because se me olvidar.
No, I was saying like I never grew up with mariachi being like my life. You know, like my uncles, my dad, my brothers, my sisters. None of them like grew up mariachi de tradición y todo eso. You know.
Yeah.
So like, it's crazy because like again, like people live this life from their fucking birth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they los bautizan way en traje de charro. You know what I mean? Like if you're a fucking little baby and you got your first traje already, you know, and you grow up and you see like your uncles, your brother, like everybody's literally like a musician, and that's why like they say like places like that like come up with the best musicians. Like, pues obviously, bro, like they live, eat, and breathe like mariachi, and like tradición, and like like this is the way my grandpa, my grandfather, my father, his father.
And I'm pretty sure the people there, like the rep they ask for, because you go with people here from Nochislan or Zacatecas, and it's always like, fuck. I'm like, we're gonna work here, bro.
And tú, todo humilde. I just learned like here in Fort Worth, Texas,
yeah.
like, mariachi. Like I'm gonna do my best, you know.
I'm like, we just learned Despacito, bro. Jose Alfredo. I'm like, no. Who is it?
It's
Fonzie?
Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee?
Oh
yeah.
And yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, wrong song, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Noches, I guess.
Well, just shout out to. That's because like I look at it and it's like I learned this music a lot, like maybe a lot of our listeners. Like I learned through my public school system. And like if it wasn't for that public school system, I would have never been introduced to this music. I'm Mexican as fuck, you know. But like I would have never done this.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my wife all the time, like my original job, my original like plan on life was back when I lived in California. I was gonna play the accordion, and I was gonna play like my tios. They all play in. Norteño bands, you know, about Ciento.
What if Sammy?
Yeah, and I was like, I probably would have been working over there. I'd probably be married. I probably had like 3 kids already.
That would be me in Mexico, bro.
Yeah, like for sure. Like you think about it, like your life if you would have never left, you know, like
I was 15 with a full mustache, 3 kids, 1 on the way.
Dog is on the roof.
Haciendo una casa.
And I'm making it myself.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking carpenter at heart, you know, like that's just crazy, bro. Like you can I tell that to my wife because I'm like, I feel like I know myself and I know the decisions I would have made in my life. And I feel like this is what would have happened, honestly.
Yeah.
Like me staying in California, me never learning to play vihuela or guitar.
Well, for me, it's because like every chance my tios got, like they would just take me to work with them.
Oh yeah,
You know, so it was like it was. You ever see them like throw bricks like into the house and then like the guy at the top catches it?
yeah.
Like I was like kid, I was like catch it, but they would go so fast. I'd be like catch it, and it's like the bricks just like you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, man. Yo cuando voy a trabajar, like cuando trabajaba with my dad, 'cause I started doing my nails like in 2010, like 2009, como dice Arturo. So like since I was like 15, 16, I was doing my nails. So like it was really fucking annoying when my dad would be like, "Hey, ayúdame." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm about to put in an 8-hour shift, bro." So like you would take me outside, and I was just like, uno bien, descansando todo a gusto, güey. And my dad's like, "What the fuck is this?" You know?
it's like there's a meme where it's like your dad working hard so you can have like a better life. And then like your dad really mad because you have a better life. It's like that's
That's
like,
exactly what I mean. So like I'd be fucking chilling, and it's like Saturday morning cartoons, and this dude just this dude, my dad, he just fucking like barges in. And he's like, "Ayúdame," and it's like there was no task or nothing. It was just like, "Ayúdame," it's help. You know.
I think what I always hated was whenever like compraron un mueble. And then, pues se lo trae la compañía.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, it's in a box, and you have to build it.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like, build it. And I'm like, what the fuck am I, Lego set? Like the fucking Lego builders? He's like, and you see all the fucking pieces come together. I'm like, what the fuck is all this?
I think you have overconfidence in what I'm willing to do.
So I'm like, this is gonna be my whole day, bro. Like just making a closet with the shitty ass tools they give you. I'm just like tighten it. Oh, fucked up, losing it. I'm just like,
so that's what I mean. So then like my dad would take me out there. He's like, all right, you see this huge pile of bricks? We used to have a shitload of bricks at the house. He's like, all right, move all fucking 2,000 of these over here. And I'm like, fuck, man. So I would like, because to carry bricks, you have the holes, whatever. So I would carry them, like, I would put, like, my fingers in all the holes. Man, I clip yet. But I would carry, like, three bricks at a time. I would grab a set here and then another set here, and I'd go like that. And, like, I would scratch myself, or, like, I would hit my nails on stuff. And I'd be like, ¿qué traes? And I'm like, it's because I hit my nail. And I know, me saying that, I realized that was a bad idea. Why did I even say it like that? It's all like, ¿qué te va a pasar? ¿Quién sabe qué? No sabes trabajar. I'm like, well, no, Dad. I actually kind of don't, But it's like, I lived and I learned or whatever.
I think that would happen with me in soccer. Like when we play like in cement.
Yeah.
Like if you almost fell or something, you would try to hold the ground.
Yeah.
And then over here is like, I'm like, he thought up in Chunya way, like it would be like this, but one part's like cut. So I thought like it was like a file, like
you definitely can't really work with these shit. So
yeah, it was for me. It was carrying like cement bags. I always hated that shit.
And they're heavy too.
They're like 90 pounds. Oh, the bigger ones are 90, but they make like 80 and 60s now.
Yeah, but they're heavy. But uno que está todo malnutrido, you're barely in high school, I pick up that bag and it's like, you're all lifting with your back too. You're like,
yeah, because you're picking
your back's all like fucking curved.
Yeah, that was me, bro. Pues que sí, no te dice nada, because they would just leave like the bags in my house, and then they would be like, we're gonna go get more, like tú por mientras llevarlas para adentro, and I'm like, these are 20 bags of 80 pounds. They're like, see, take them to the bag. I'm like, immediately, bro.
You look like fucking Taylor Swift going Travis Kelce way.
Oh, you gotta do it like that, bro.
It's just fucking.
It's like you win the Super Bowl. And
here's your prize. I saw that one. It's so bad. No mames, voy a morir.
He's like, y todo esto para mí.
He's like, miren, manda. Sin novia, pero miren el lujo que me voy a dar.
No mames. Oh, we're canceled, bro. We're canceled. We're done. We're done, bro.
So what happens when we don't plan out the podcast?
we said like no fucking topic, just algo leve. You know, we should roast it, not just land.
I didn't roast him.
And then we did.
I just said
Taylor
that.
Swift like that.
Apparently,
All the Swifties are gonna drive by us, bro.
I didn't say that. Now they're gonna come after me. No, just it's cool. I'm sure it's fine. People from No Just Land have told me this. They're like, she could be your sister. She could also be your prima, also your novia. Like, I don't know what. However they run things, bro.
No sé.
That's whatever, bro.
Este pedo ya se descontroló, güey.
Oh man. Yeah. So this weekend was nice. We like I said, like he said, it was a very cold week. We started off at Seafood Shack.
Talon is coming back.
You said that, right? Yeah, Talon is starting to come back a little bit there. But I think she's not working anymore, bro. The bartender.
Oh, on my context, bro. I'm like, yeah. So
the bartender that's been there for the last couple years, she hasn't been. She's at least like a month now, right? That I haven't seen her behind the bar.
I think so, yeah.
So like we just started noticing that, like.
Well, lo que se me hizo raro a mí was that we have like all these guys at the bar.
Yeah,
right?
it's always a bunch of dudes at the bar.
Yeah, and they're all, and like the bar is full. Like it gets full. It has to be like what, like 10 seats, right?
Miles way has to be like 15. Like all the way around is probably like 15.
Yeah, and it gets full to the point where like some guys are standing, but they want to be at the bar, right?
They want to be at the bar.
And the common denominator here is that it's her.
Yeah.
Because when she's here or was here, like that bar was always full.
Yeah.
You know, and
don't get us wrong, like she's a pretty girl, right?
Right.
So like we also kind of didn't know if that was part of it, you know, like were they going just to like. Because she was, I mean, as a bartender, they definitely know what they're doing. They're trying to get their tips.
She's like super nice.
She's nice to them. Like, she talks to them. That's a good bartender, though.
She's like laughing at them, at their jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so like you as a patron of the bar, you get there, you know, there's a pretty girl. She serves you your drink. She talks to you. So like, I don't know if that was the appeal for a lot of these guys, but like the last couple of weeks, you know, it's been freaking bare, dude. There's been like.
Yeah, so you see like this bar that's kind of like empty.
Yeah.
And it's just the other lady that's bartending.
By herself?
And then you notice kind of like, oh, well, the bartender is also not here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it got me thinking like, what if like she just had that much of a grip on them? Like,
yeah, and then once she left, it's like none of these dudes wanted to come out anymore.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like...
Because my thought was, too, like, those guys all look like fucking drug dealers and shit. So I was like, either they got busted or they were really into that bartender.
Yeah.
So, but a few showed up this week. Right?
No me acuerdo,
there was a guy that always asks to sing. Right?
He's been coming, bro.
¿Sí?
That's the one where I tell you, I look at you, I'm like, güey, va a pedir la de... Mátalas, la de Se Vende un Caballo, la de Tres Huastecas, or Mil Amores, Cucurucucú. Like, these are all like songs that we already know he's gonna ask for. He always asks for them.
What's weird is that I wish I had his confidence, man, because, I mean, como every time it's like Cucurucucú, he's always like on some shit, you know?
He fucks that shit up
so like, bad, but he looks around like people are looking at me, you know? Like
well, it's like I was telling you, like, he'll either come by himself or he comes like with a friend. So I was telling Victor, I was like, I wonder if he had a conversation with his friend. Because the last time he came, it was by himself. And then this time he walked in con un vato, right? And it's funny because, like, I look over and this fool's singing, right? He's, like, on his 8th song or whatever. And then so his friend or whatever is just, like, sitting at the bar. Like, well, he's not talking to his friend because his friend's over here, like, belting out these freaking notes or whatever.
He's like, the bartender's not here. Like,
yeah. Like, no sé qué hacer. So I told Victor, I was like, you know, he's probably thinking like, I could see the conversation between them before coming in. It's like, hey, wait. He's like, okay, I'll go with you, bro. But like, no te pongas a cantar tanto, güey. Pues, I was like, quiero andar a gusto, you know,
Yeah,
algo
algo
leve,
leve,
yeah. He's like, no, don't worry about it, bro. Let's go. And then it just cuts to the scene where like he had him recording him too. He was all
Oh,
like,
bro.
yeah. He was all like, cuckoo, and he's just like,
go
recording.
off.
Go off, king.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we got some talon there, and we played pretty much till the closing time and everything, and that's when like the night started getting a little bit colder because the next night at Burros, we had some friends come out. It was like two different groups come out. So it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
el
I was
grupo de
like,
Fernando and then el grupo de
Pelea
Abraham.
de charros, bro.
Yeah, anytime that happens, that's just like a thing. We call it like la pelea de los charros, wey, or la guerra de los charros. They all come out and it's not even like that. It's just like they were all drinking together, which is cool, you know. But we were playing like our songs, and they ended up taking up the whole talon. Like
Yeah, right.
all night, we played for them and shit. And then mi otro jefe, como dije,
Oh, yeah.
se me juntaron los jefes, güey, because pues obviously.
Oh, he came on Thursday, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arturo is my boss. You know, Mariachi, and then Mike came out, and he's kind of like the organizer. Him and Cindy are the organizers for the Mariachi de los Rangers. So they came out to watch us on Thursday and Friday. So when they walked in, I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey, güey, se me juntaron, güey. Se me juntaron los jefes, güey. And then like when you would fuck up, I'd be like, bro, don't fucking embarrass me.
And I'm like, that's you, bro. Like, like
You did that.
you do all the work.
Yeah.
Güey. No me digas nada acá.
Sí, güey. Bueno, ya se me juntaron los jefes, güey. Andaban los tres. O los dos. No se juntaba el otro. I don't know.
Yeah. He was asking for all these songs. All on Thursday and Friday, right? He was calling them out.
Dude, Michael was singing all todas las de José Alfredo. Who was it? He's like, hey, wait, ¿te sabes el álbum del cantinero? Like,
El álbum?
Yeah. He's like, sí, güey, tócatelas todas, güey. Because he was singing all of them, bro. He was just singing all of them. He's like, he was singing like las 45.
The volume 1.
Volume 1, yeah. De todas las de José Alfredo.
Side A, side B, bro.
Yeah. So andaba cantando en el tono de él también, like, you know, in A, you know, where they're all lower. He sounds good. I know he was a little tomadito. That's how I could tell. I was like, I never seen this fool sing so much.
Well, I had like, I think when I approached him, I had like a cup of jugo. And then, and then he came up to me and he's like, hey, bro, take the shot. No, he was like, what are you drinking? I'm like, jugo. And he's like, nah, like drink this jugo, like drink this shot. I'm like, no me ves? You know, like. And then I told him like, I'm already, aquí tengo, you know. He's just kind of like he looked at it and he's just like, I'm gonna take it. You wanna drink it with me? You know, we can drink it together. And he's like, yeah, bet. And like he drank it. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, bro. I never seen him drunk until that time.
Yeah, I think that was my first time too. I think they were just having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Told you, because at our planta, even though they hate you, the staff, and they won't turn on the calentones even though it's like 30 degrees outside, you know. And
that was crazy, bro.
Like the fact that me and Victor have to come up with like business ideas for them to keep this business like running efficiently is like what gets me. I'm like, why are we coming up with better ideas than the staff?
What?
And the management. Where we're like, you were all like, bro, if they want to, because that restaurant is like half inside, half outside. So it has like a porch, but that porch should be temperature controlled.
Yeah.
It should be, if it's a porch, it should be temperature controlled in order for it to be like, you know, where people can come eat inside or outside and it won't be too much of a burden. Literally on Friday, people left. They're like, we would stay longer, but it's just too cold.
Yeah, we're in the middle of Talon, and like these ladies are having a good time, but at one point they were like, okay, it's too uncomfortable to be here. Like, we wish you could stay, but it's so cold. Like, we have to leave.
Yeah, they were wearing fucking Sherpas. They looked like they were going to Mount Everest, and they were
had
fucking freezing their ass.
Colombia jackets, all fucking puffy.
Sí, güey.
And like my thought at that point was like, because those what is it? Those
Los calentones?
También, pero las cartulinas,
What is that?
what they put on the windows, what they try to insulate it with.
Oh, they have like these plastic coverings over like so they're not windows. They're just like if
They are windows, but they're covered.
they're covered by
like,
plastic, and
by
if they didn't have that plastic,
because
it would be
they're trying to
open.
insulate it, and they just
Insulate,
they just put them on like last year, like they're new.
They're like 2 years old, no?
I don't know,
Oh,
but I mean
they're relatively
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an investment you made, so that people can stay to like keep it warm, right?
Right.
But what's the point of that if one, you have them open, like the ones at the doors?
Yeah.
You know? And then two, like you have the heaters on. Or at least when they had gas, because this week they didn't have any gas.
Barely, yeah.
Right? So what's the point of like trying to keep people outside if you're not gonna fucking maintain it, right?
Yeah.
If you don't want like if you don't want to deal with a fucking outside area, then just fucking like tear the whole wall that divides the inside and outside, and then make a wall, or put window on the outside area so it can be like an inside place now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have more area, like it stays warmer longer, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't have like a net loss like you're doing this fucking winter, because nobody's showing up.
You sound like the ¿cómo se llama? The Property Brothers right now.
Oh,
I'll do it with you, bro. We'll, like, tear this wall down. We'll have an open concept. You know, we'll just have central air and heating here in the middle. And for your net losses of last year, we have projected. That's what you sound like right now.
Well, I'm just like, because it's a heavy loss. Because every time it's very cold, people don't show up.
Yeah, we had
you know?
3 weeks that nobody showed up to the restaurant because it was freezing outside.
Exactly.
Freezing, you know?
And it was like, people showed up and they were like, nah, we can't, you know? And then we would tell the waitresses, like, hey, like, este tanque no tiene gas. This heater has no fucking gas.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like,
what do you want us to do? I was like, I don't know.
You're the fucking staff, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
you're the staff.
Like, just go fucking get binary tank, which I don't think, you can refill them, no? Gas tanks?
I think so, but point is, like, you as a restaurant, you gotta know
Point is
what's
echale
up.
ganas, you know?
Yeah, you know?
It's like, and I think it's just like, because Martin is a whole businessman, bro. Like, he's thought about losing money, you know? So I think it's just the staff, like, they're just lazy. Because you look inside too, and they're like,
chilling.
Una está platicando con los clientes de adentro. No, it was like her family. Like one of her family.
Yeah. Like right here, like in the corner.
Yeah, so you look inside, this waitress is like sitting down, like chilling, right? And then you look at the two other waitresses, they're in the back in the kitchen, like platicando con el cocinero.
Yeah.
And then you look into the outside area where we are, and all these people, like, unos no tienen chips ni salsa, otros no tienen menús, some don't even have drinks, and they've been there for like since we started, you know.
Or how many people get there and like they wait for a mesera and they don't come, so they leave.
Yeah,
it's like fuck, man.
Yeah, or they'll see. I saw that one time. Like, people were like inside too, and they're just kind of like waiting, right? And then they started leaving, and the waitress was just like, "Bye, come again," or some shit, you know. And it's like, bro, like you just fucking lost a customer. But what am I? I'm just a stupid bass player, bro.
You're a property brother, bro.
Huh?
You're a property brother.
See whatever that is.
You know what that is, bro?
Is that a show?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I want to see the Pimp My House.
Pimp My House.
Oh, ¿cómo se llama?
Pimp My Ride?
No, there's one for like a house too. Where like they renovate your house. House renovation?
Extreme Makeover?
Yeah, home some edition, shit like that. Pimp My House.
Charturo, you know,
pendejo, you know.
I used to watch that show. I used to think like, damn, I wish a white dude would come save us, bro. Like,
save us?
Yeah, bro. Like Donald Trump, save us. If you hear me, Donald Trump, help. So my mother. So anyway, it was cool, you know. They bro, we always play there until like they turn the lights off on us, and this time we decided to just keep playing. So I was telling my wife, I was sending her snaps, cause I was like, we're still playing. And she's like, a ver, and I showed her. And
shit, she asked for receipts.
No. I meant not like that. I meant like
bro.
because she knows
I'm
at what
like,
time we usually get here.
You
But
okay
like
with it?
it was late already, and I was like, "Look, we're fucking still playing." So like it was all dark and shit, and she was like, "Damn, still?" And I was like, "Yep." And that's because we kept asking, and I guess Arturo was like, "Yeah, fuck it, we'll just keep going." At that point, like my vision had already gotten adjusted. I could see like fucking
Yeah.
details in people's faces, and so we just played talon there until what time was it? It was like 1:30. I don't remember what it was.
Never really the clock.
But I remember the whole time being like fucking freezing in there, and I think that's what really fucked me up that night. Because I mean, right after we were done, you guys kind of lingered a little bit. And y'all were just kind of hanging out and talking, and I would have done the same thing. But I was like, dude, I'm feeling like sick. I feel like this is gonna get worse. So me fui, and I went home. Me acosté, güey, and that was like the first time in a long, long time that like I couldn't get sleep. Cause like I've been sick before, but like this time, like it was a constant cough. So I'd be like, I'll get in a position and I'll start snoring. And I'll be like, and they were like, coughs get them in profundos way, like in my chest. I could just feel like,
Yeah.
And I did that till 7 a.m. Like it was, I remember because I looked at my clock. It was 7, but I just couldn't take it anymore. So I got up and I went to make myself like a hot ass tea with like a shitload of lime, and I thought like it would burn everything that's in there, and I drank it, and I was like, this should help, and then I'd lie down, and I was like, so I did the same shit for another like 4 hours until I got up to go to the gigs, and then just going to the gigs, bro, because we had what was it,
Also 2:30 in
No, it was 2:30 to 4:30. That's 2 hours.
Yeah, we started at 2:30 in Westboro.
No, we started at 2:30. Way
That's what I said.
to 4:30. It
Uh
was
huh.
2 hour gig.
Yeah. I said we started at 2:30.
Oh, I heard 3:30. My bad. And then after that, we had another hour.
Yeah.
And another hour that turned into 2
2
hours.
hours.
And one at the end. So we had 4, 5, 6. 6, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What was the gig after the first one? What was the first one in Whitesboro?
We always go there when it's called Arturo Vargas. That's for
Oh, the warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What'd you think? It was kind of fucking lame, right?
Yeah. Well, it's 2:30, bro. Like no one's gonna be like in a good mood, you know?
That gig fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Because it was 2 hours, dude, and it was a small, intimate affair, so it was small and everybody can see you, and I was already fucking dying, so I'd be like, like that. But I didn't like it. It was just.
Oh, it was too early.
It was too early.
Like, what's the point of having a party that's this early?
No, I was
like vengan a la fiesta es a las 2:30. It's kind of like, I don't know. That didn't help. I'm sure it was better towards the night.
How was the food?
It was good.
It was like carnitas, right?
Yeah,
I regretted it instantly.
Not getting any?
As soon as I got in the van and everybody was eating, I was like, I was low key like expecting someone to be like, "Hey, bro, like you want something?" I couldn't finish or whatever.
I finished mine.
I was waiting for it. I was like,
I finished mine. They didn't give me tortillas, güey. Me la chingué también. All 6 tortillas, bro. Or 5.
What? For real?
I was just making tacos, bro. I was just like,
I know it's just. It's because here's what. Whenever they ask us if we want food, I'll usually go with like the answer that everybody gives. So like at that point though, I think I didn't hear y'all's because I went to the restroom. So when I came out of the restroom, Arturo was gone.
Oh, I don't know.
Arturo was gone. And it was just you, Sylvia. I think Boyle was gone too. So I was like,
I think Boyle was getting food.
I was in front of y'all.
Yeah.
And then
I asked you to hold my base because I was gonna get food because of that. Like I didn't want to
your base. Yeah.
And then I was like, I think I asked you like, are gonna eat? And you said no.
Yeah, I said
so
no.
I said, okay, well, holy shit.
But then I saw like you, Sylvia, and then Arturo got a plate, and then Boyle got a plate. I was like,
the Mike got a plate?
I was the only one that didn't get a plate, bro. And I was like, I like carnitas, bro. Like,
they was just made too. Because towards when we were finishing, like they put like toda la cazuela. Like,
they did put the new one.
That's why I was like, damn, that's kind of good.
And I was fucking starving too. Like I don't know why the hell I didn't get a plate, man.
Ya ves? Ya ves?
No, pues ni modo. And then after that, we went to a. What was it? It was a 1 hour. ¿Qué era? Do you remember?
Oh, it was the wedding. Interracial wedding. Where that kid kept touching our instruments.
Oh yeah, that freaking little kid, right? Yeah, we went to this like salon that apparently Arturo said they had been banned from because apparently they had
A heated discussion.
a heated discussion with prior clientele there, or not clientele. It was
like staff, no?
the staff or something,
Yeah.
and they just said, "Y'all are banned from fucking this place, from this place."
Yeah.
And they apparently had never been back until that day.
What's one of the mic? Like, it's a whole new group. Like, it's.
Yeah, that's true. It's not
There's
like
no
the guy
way
that got in
they
trouble.
recognize us. We have new suits, new moños.
Yeah,
Unless I recognize Arturo, which, I mean,
I think I would. Arturo's got one of those faces.
very memorable.
Yeah. So, we we decided to play there for an hour. It was an hour.
Yeah, it was an hour.
Yeah.
No, they cut us off too, right?
They cut us off. Yeah.
And she was like, "You guys are wonderful. You can go."
It was one of
You can
those.
go
Was you have the planner, and the planner has their plan.
Oh, that lady was being kind of like rude. La mamá de la esposa. Or
Yeah,
some
she's
shit.
like, "Ay, si se pueden mover ahí en medio porque aquí nomás están tocando aquí nomás en
Yeah.
esto." And it's like, well, we just played two over there. We're playing two here.
Yeah, that's because we didn't have a sound system, so we were playing like the salon was kind of divided into like two halves.
Right.
So we were playing for one half, and then we came playing for that half. And then when this lady walked in, she was just kind of like, "Hey, like, you don't have to play for us only. Like, we wanted to for everybody. Like, que sea para todos." I'm like, "You weren't here, lady." Like, that's what Arturo was saying. Like, es que usted no estaba aquí. O sea,
Yeah, exactly.
acabamos de venir de allá. She's like, bueno, pero es que quiero que sea para todos. Like, it's like,
Bro, I felt Arturo's frustration because he had to explain like 3 times, like yeah, but we just played for them. He was like, no, pero pues pueden. Yeah, but we just played for them. Like, no, pero si pueden. He's like, okay. And then, like he just like, or whatever, So he took off and we came over here.
Yeah, and her excuse was like, no, es que pues soy la mamá de la novia. Que it's like, I'm like, tú y su novia. No, but I was like, yeah, apparently I gave her like special privileges. And then we went, what?
Special privileges?
Privileges?
Who?
A la señora. Like, because she was the mom of the wife, like, she could tell us what to do.
Oh, right. Okay.
What do you think of that?
I don't know. I wasn't following you there.
And then we went to that salon, right? The really small one.
Oh, yeah, man. And it sucks, too, because that's, like, when I started feeling my worst of the night. I got there, and we played at this tiny-ass Zumba freaking... I guess they do Zumba here, but it was tiny, bro. It was like... I don't know how to compare it, but it's like... It felt like we were in a 2-car garage, you know? Like, it was tiny, and they put us in, like, the corner next to the DJ, which the DJ gave us a microphone that fucking wouldn't...
Well, the DJ era familiar. Because we played for those people before.
Oh, he was a familiar?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, he was...
I thought they hired that fool.
No,
I was like, fuck.
Like, he's been there. Like, I recognize him.
Oh, okay.
He was drunk as fuck. You hear him singing?
Was he?
Do you hear him singing?
No.
They be like, singing el rey, like, yo sé bien que... He's in the back like, You didn't hear that, bro?
No.
Oh, she's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Because he was right behind me.
Yeah, I was like, Yahweh,
bro.
Fuck.
And then, his mic wasn't working. Or it was too loud. Like, he tuned it up too much. Or he tuned it down too much. It's kind of familiar, güey. He's kind of like, ustedes traigan arroz, los frijoles, los platos, las sodas. ¿Tienes una bocina? Sí. DJ, like es lo que le tocó.
He's not even mixing anything. It's like that video of that guy mixing. Y no está conectado la... But you hear all the effects. Like, it's like...
And we had that singer guy.
Oh, yeah, that guy that walked in with the blazer.
Who apparently played or is integrante de los terrícolas.
I don't know.
Which I've never heard.
Some dude walked in with the blazer. And like, I don't know if that blazer gave him superpowers or what. Like, he thought he was the shit, but he was like, "Puedo cantar dos canciones con ustedes." And then I forgot what they were, but he was all telling us the tonos and everything. We played along, but the whole time he was turning around to bitch at the DJ like, "Hey, súbele y ponle efecto," like to put like the effects, like the reverb.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know how like whenever you hear like people doing karaoke, sometimes they really mess with like the
Yeah.
reverb and the echo, and like it's just like ustedes. I guess that's what he wanted. So like he was like only hearing his regular ass voice. He was like, oh, like he's like, hey, súbele el efecto para arriba. And I was like, bro, like el efecto isn't magic. It's not gonna make you, be in tune. And right now you're out of tune, right? Like, también no soy el way, like he wasn't singing
Yeah,
loud.
he sang very soft.
So I was like, chato, güey.
So I'm like, Arturo just finished singing on that mic, and he
Sounded fine.
Yeah. But then he came up, she was like, yo no sé qué me or I don't know what he was singing. He was singing something de Juan Gabriel.
Yeah, some Juan Gabriel stuff.
And we did that gig. The waiters were creeping me out a little bit.
The waiters?
Because they were acting like they were... Oh, I don't think they were acting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how they were kind of being like... Playing like this part of like... You know what I mean?
Who?
The waiters.
Oh, the guys in the back? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that we're calling them waiters. Yeah, they were a little...
Well,
Okay.
they were calling themselves waiters. That's what's like...
Yeah, los meseros, they were
Yeah.
saying, or some shit, yeah. It's because what happened was Arturo, like, when he sings and stuff like that, like, he's singing with, like, people that are there and stuff, like, he gets really into it, and especially, like, if it's a song, that's, like, pretty hype and stuff, he moves around, and he, on particular songs or whatever, like, sometimes he'll do, like, something at a dude or something like that just to kind of, like, make him laugh or whatever. But these guys were taking it, like, overboard. Like, they were, if their arrow was supposed to be straight, that thing was, like, crooked, bro. Because, like,
it was wiggly.
yeah, it was wiggling for sure. Because, like, whenever they would be, ay, guapo, que sabe
Yeah.
qué, and it's just like, damn, bro, you're a little too good at that. Like, they
Well,
were,
I told him, Mike, I'm like, como que la juegan muy bien. O si son,
uh-huh.
And what freaked me out was that when we finished, like we went to the lobby, I guess, area.
The little lobby area that was
And
right
then
there.
and then Arturo was like, hey, like another hour, like come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as we were walking back, like one of them was walking through that hallway, and then he looked at me and he's like, ay, me gustan los de las guitarrotas, eh. I was like, mamá, tengo miedo. So,
Mi hijo might be buena, like,
yeah.
¿y las guitarritas?
And then I just heard him like, ¿cómo se llama esta madre? But I mean, I was already like too far ahead. I was just like, Doma was like, no, okay. X cosa. Guitarrón, right? And I was just like,
It's funny, bro.
uncomfortable.
But yeah, they were definitely having some fun with Arturo and just, hey, papacito, y quién sabe qué. And Arturo was just like, I mean, he does it back to them, just to kind of keep them on their toes, I guess. But the whole time I just remember, like, man, this chirping doesn't sound unnatural to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like a little, like, this sounds regular for you guys. You guys sound like you do this kind of shit all the time.
Yeah, because at first it did seem like a show because they were like, they were being very loud and they're trying to like say like lines,
Yeah.
But then I was like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Someone grabbed my ass. Just like.
And then we finished that. We went to.
It's a play for like this old guy, right? He was like 76, 4. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Kind of smelled like smoke in there.
Did it?
Yeah, when we walked in, I was like, well, that smells like cigarettes,
Cigarette?
Yeah. But, I mean, that was the only thing. But it was chill. And then after all of that, like I said, like during that last gig, se me calmó poquito, like the coffee, and I got home, and I was just happy to get home that day. I was just like, I'm just happy to lie down here and get all warm. I got up my PJs, bro, and I just did my best to rest. Cause like, sí, está cabrón, obviously. But I really just wanted to rest. Like, that's what I wanted, just to fucking rest. It's crazy, right?
That whole day, Simon was just like,
It's horrible, man. Like I have never. It's probably like the worst I've ever felt. It really was like the worst I've ever felt like gigging. Cause like usually like I don't let little things affect me or whatever, but like this one was like, man, I could not stop coughing. I was like self conscious with it too. Like I'd be like, like I didn't want to cough because at this point like I've heard me cough like so much, and at the same time like I was telling my wife, I was like, I don't know why my abs hurt this much. Like I know why. Like I've been sneezing. I've been coughing this whole time, right? So like literally like every time you cough, I'm like flexing. I was like, I've probably done like the equivalent of like 2,000 sit-ups. So like that morning when I got up, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Where were my washboard abs, bro?
Están mis cuadritos.
Sí, güey. Like, sí me sentí. I was like, what the fuck? At this point, I should have them, right? But I guess it's not that easy to get abs.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Sammy.
Yeah. Let's get to Charro Chat real quick. Charro Chat. Charro Chat. Charro Chat. Charro Chat. Charro Chat. What do you rank all the grades that you teach? Number 1, high school. Number 2, middle school. That's all I'm gonna say.
It doesn't apply to me, so.
Yeah. ¿Cómo les ha ido este año de chambas? It's the slowest year that I've had in my time living here in DFW. Yeah, I mean, technically it's been slower. I mean, I usually look back at my like.
Yeah, because we've had weeks before or previous years where it's like, pues I was gonna, like where we don't have anything, but we had at least 1 hour every week.
At least one.
Yeah,
right?
at least. Like I mean, this last week had like 6, so we're good. We're thriving. And then next week too, we're working Sunday doing.
Oh, on Sunday, right? Yeah, I forgot about that.
So I don't know, bro. We're good.
Bet. Oh, yeah, looking for a guitar player. LOL. Yeah, let's ask Arturo. He's on Facebook. Just send a message.
Ask him, bro.
Is it better to develop a mariachero through chambas or through the school groups?
I'm like, that silence is loud.
Huh?
I'm like, that silence is loud, bro.
I was waiting for you.
I don't know. I feel like both have pros and cons,
Yeah. True.
If you play with a school, you maybe not all the time. You get the exposure of like music theory, maybe proper technique. Because I feel like for harmonias, they don't really focus on technique as long as you pull the string or strum, it depends on the director too.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're not gonna have that. I feel like it's gonna be a different type of work ethic,
Yeah.
The rap is gonna lag substantially.
Mm-hmm.
And un poquito de colmillo, like you're not gonna have that like, because I feel like being exposed to like chambas and stuff, you get a little more like street smart.
Mm-hmm.
Just dealing with different people
around you.
situations, And if you go through chambas, I feel like you will have more rep. You'll be more smart about your situations, but you might not get exposed to much like the the side of learning like technique and theory and stuff. Also depending on your situation, because there's people that will help you out.
Yeah.
Or if you seek it out yourself, that depends on you. But I feel like in general, if you're exposed there, you choose pros and cons. It depends on what you want,
Yeah, like Victor said. What did you want to become before you discovered mariachi?
Bro, I was like 10. No. 12?
Sure.
What age are you in middle school?
12?
12, right?
11 as well?
Yeah. I'm like, I didn't know what I wanted to eat for breakfast,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I wasn't making life decisions back then.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I was just thinking, like, what episode of Dragon Ball am I going to get today,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think I just wanted to become like a rock star because I had just started learning to play guitar. If I'm not counting mariachi, because I was like 8th grade.
I was scared about it. I was like, I don't want. That's not important right now. That's future Big's problem, you know. Just choosing your
Your
life.
career path,
Yeah.
that early. Like.
So yeah.
List the best string sets from bottom to top for Vihuela.
That's you, bro.
From bottom to the top. How about I just recommend strings? I recommend La Bellas. I recommend the Dario Pro Arte. I recommend Guadalupe on some instruments. And I use Savares.
Wow. ¿Por qué?
Savares just have like that crisp sound. And they have a different type of nylon, so they sound different.
Hmm. How much are they?
$45,000,000,000.
For a minute, I was like, God damn. Te compro dos.
You wish. Weather boy. How do you guys really feel about the TikTok mariachis out there que se creen? Do you know what they're talking about?
I think like she means that like they're like maybe think they know everything. Cause have you seen like videos like that? There's some that like there's one of a trumpet player like he plays and like it focuses like on the not pistones on the valves and then he's basically a tutorial of how to play a certain song. You haven't seen those? There's another one where they're like historians, and he's kind of like, "Oh, this is the way to play a certain song."
But are they acting like cocky or
Some
something?
are trying to act it out. If that makes sense.
Because I mean, anything that like sounds cocky to me, like it does like kind of rub me the wrong way sometimes.
A little bit. Some do sound like a little bit like that because they try to sound like they're experts, but at the same time, it's like
they're not really experts.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like who printed out your certificate, bro? If it was you, then you're not an expert.
Exactly. Like, where do you get this info from? Because some talk about like Pedro Infante and Jorge Negrete, and like back in the day, they used to write like this, and it's like it makes you wonder, like, where do you get this info from? You know, because you also see them play, and it's kind of like,
true.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I usually skip them, so I can't really
probably
tell
start
you.
watching them, bro.
Shit.
And last one, haha, Victor. Ever been too thick for his traje pants?
I used to be. I'm getting a little skinnier. My pants are feeling a little loose.
Ooh.
But at one point, yeah, it was hard. It was hard to like bend my knee.
Do you not want anybody to know that you got some tree trunks down there or what?
What are you talking about?
Tree trunks.
Why you say it like that?
Answer the question.
I did answer the question. It's too
No, but no, that's good. I'm glad that you feel comfortable in your traje.
Sammy's shutting down, as you can see. So we're gonna end this here because ya se tiene que ir a la cama el bebé.
No, I'm starting to get sick again.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching and listening. Don't forget to share and subscribe.
Out of pocket.
Send this. Yeah, you're gonna get beat up first. Send this link to your mom, to your dad, your cousin, or if you're from Nochis, to your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah, you said that.
That's your cousin. Or your husband.
Your cousin.
Husband. And yeah, if you're
happy and
a Mariachi director, show this to the kids. This is very informational.
Yeah, también.
Sammy does this with his kids.
También.
They learn a lot. And yeah, you guys have a good rest of the week. Have a good day or night. Coman bien. Se bañan. Limpien su cuarto, because that shit's messy as fuck. What are all those water bottles doing there? Pick that shit up. Estudian. Go to church. Yeah, you guys have a good week. I don't know.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. What makes you think I was gonna go all the fuck over there?
Cause they're good.
I'm not allowed.
Huh?
I'm not allowed to go all the way over